My boyfriend like ran all the way over there like very, very fast. He like booked it over to Doogie, tried to like open the dog's jaws. Like the other two owners were trying to open the dog's jaws off because Doogie was like yelping and whining and crying, and it was impossible. So Dan went behind and he stuck his thumb up
right in
the attacking dog's asshole.
Oh no!
The sewer line. The sewer line. Buckle up, baby, it's party time.
All right, everybody, happy Saturday. Welcome to the Sewer Line Podcast, brought to you by FlipzTV.
FlipzTV, we change the channel so you don't have to.
Right on, good stuff. I'm Tommy.
Gross. And I'm James.
Okay. Well, as always, folks, we're shooting this live from my mother's basement in beautiful Calgary, Alberta.
Yeah, guys. And as usual, we're always raising money, charity work. She's a lovely lady. She is our purpose right now, Tommy's mom. We are always raising money for her. Tommy, you said that she had a busted last week. Was it we were raising money for that? What was it? Or
No.
clutch?
Yeah, the clutch. Yeah,
Oh,
I like the busted thing. No,
Yeah.
you know, I had a busted. Took my own rig in the shop. You know, they'll hire anybody these days.
Oh, okay.
But no, the clutch has been fixed, thank God, and they're in the States right now. They're Canada bound in about a week.
Lock up the border.
Mom
we don't
is,
want her here.
Mom is very worried because that other Canadian lady got locked up for being over her.
Being a...
Yeah, what a. Anyways, guys, listen, we got a lot of
Was she
people here tonight.
Chinese?
I don't know, man. This shit gives me such a headache.
Okay, dude.
We got a great show. Listen. Talking about getting over the border. There's only one way to get over the border, and one way is to how you dress. And we've got two amazing guests when it comes to dressing up and letting the Americans know that you are friendly. We've got some trad wives here. We got some traditional wives here. Tara Buchanan
Nice cross.
and Julie Robinson.
Wow, guys, thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much for being here.
Well, guys, listen, we know these ladies. They're our friends, but in case you don't know, Tara Buchanan's a local producer of comedy shows. She's a very nice lady. We've brought her on as a co-producer, and
Very
she's
proud of that.
accepted our ask.
Congrats.
And we're very lucky to have her. She brings tremendous value to this show. So welcome, Tara. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I have a. Yep.
James, who's sitting across from Tara?
Well, look, it's Julie Robinson. And, by day, she's a Republican. And and also by day, she is a medium.
Yes.
Am I correct with that? By night, stand-up comedian.
Yep.
All right. She's working the clubs. We see her all the time. And a good friend, Julie Robinson. Thank you very much for being here.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for joining us. Guys, we got a couple of honorable mentions to bring up as well. My wingman is back in action, looking fantastic. Harrison Hart with the third eye. Say hi, my man.
Oh, hi. It's always an honor to be here.
And guys, listen. I don't know if you could see her with these cameras, but in the back is me and James is one's of oldest friends. We've all met together at the Peel Pub working there in Toronto over 20 years ago. People, give it up for Melanie Flynn in the background.
Melanie!
A little bit of an East Coaster there.
Now, I have a question. Do you mean you've been friends with her the longest, or she's just the oldest in age?
No. We haven't talked in 20 years.
I'm the
But
oldest.
Okay.
we moved here, and I guess we found out she lives here as well.
Yeah. She got
And,
here first.
So,
God
you know
damn
what?
it.
She wanted to come and assess how much maturing we've done over the 20 years, and she'll be sorely disappointed.
Yeah.
Guys, there's also a bet going on tonight, and I'm going to give you a couple of pieces of paper. Okay, Tommy's going to try not to swear for as long as he can.
Oh, wow. I
So
want to see this.
I want you to write down how long you think I will last from when the clapboard went off. So we're about like 4 or
How
5
long
minutes
will
right
I
now. What's that
last?
look like? 7 minutes.
So I have to guess how far into the show you
Yeah,
will
the
swear?
closest one to it, and the first person that hears me swear, call it out. We'll look at the time, and whoever's closest will win 2 coins. Whoa!
Just for the record, this time that I predicted is, I also think that's how fast you come in bed.
Oh yeah, right on.
Mine is
I'll surprise you and not swear all night because I go on forever. I'm a hard comer. James,
Right.
how was your week, buddy? How'd work?
Man, it was good. Actually, things are picking up.
Yeah.
I did a sneaky little 2-bedroom this
Ah.
week. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What do you mean
just,
you did a 2-bedroom?
I'm a painter. You know, lots of head injuries. So what I can do professionally is limited.
yeah. The fumes
so
help, I hear. So.
The fumes?
The fumes.
Yeah, yeah. They keep the shouting down.
Yeah.
You know, I'm usually
The voice is quiet.
I'm shouting at myself a lot.
That's just me, actually. I just follow you around and yell at you from outside. I mean, no, I don't. It's been all in your head
Why
all
do you have
along.
scratches on your head? Did you make out with a cat again last night?
I don't know what you're talking about, and I don't like the insinuation either.
Okay, well, guess what, Julie? I'm just gonna take this moment to. Can we just all ignore him right now? Let's take 3 to 5 seconds to just stare at your camera and just go like, Tommy he's not here.
Tommy's single now, ladies. So, Melanie, Harrison,
Watch out.
Teresa, tonight.
He's got like a cat. He's got like a cat. It's
Like
like
a
a
crayon.
white little end on it. 'Cause it's a little barb, and it's like hot. It's
Oh,
like hot to the
nice.
touch.
Does it have a corkscrew on it?
It
too?
does. It does. When I drill ya, we're stuck together until I finish, which takes days. You might need a garden hose, but listen, we're sidetracking here.
Yeah, yeah.
James,
How's your
James.
week? How's your week, dude?
So yours was good.
I'm bald.
Right. Well, I hadn't noticed. You know, you're all hair to me. You're all hair to
You're
me.
all hair to me.
I love you, buddy. I love you. My week was good. I finished off Buddy. That I
You
lined
finished
up.
him off? You finished off Buddy.
Yeah, well, you know, I thought about how I was going to approach this tonight, and that's the only thing I could think of. I finished him off. Yeah, I finished tattooing his head with the SMP, and
One more time for SMP.
so
Explain what SMP is, please.
it's scalp micropigmentation. So if you're a bald-headed plug like me and James, and there are two alternatives. Well, there's three. You could just stay bald.
Yeah.
You could go to Turkey and plug it up, which could be costly. Or you could get SMP, which is just a tattoo,
Just
thousands
like-
of dots.
Just like Jason
And,
Statham.
yeah, yeah.
Just like Jason.
It gives you the little
Tommy,
of a,
you
one of
remind
those
me.
that's got a full head of hair but shaves by choice, you know.
Right.
But
That's
yeah, so we're
gangster.
good. So we're trying to line up some new clients, but
gangster.
that was my week. So that's all right, ladies. How was your week?
That can I just say that is the ultimate deceit to get women to let you spread your seed into them. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's not very Christian though.
Well, you know,
'Cause Christians don't get
sucketh
pregnant.
My
Oh, okay. Well, what's the time? It's 10:19.
sucketh my is not a swear.
Oh,
all right? It's a biblical term.
Biblical. All right, let's
All right,
go.
we're going with the UK, okay? UK? Right, that's the one we're going with, okay?
Yeah.
Guys, this might be
Clothing
a
brand.
record tonight because
Fuck
usually,
luck.
like, this record has been broken as soon as the show starts. But I'm trying to do better, okay? So, ladies, how was your week? Did you work?
Yes, I worked.
How was that?
It was good. I did lots of readings.
Mm-hmm.
They were fun. Yeah, lots of good messages came through.
Mm-hmm. Do you ever get put on hold?
Do I get put on hold like when I'm calling God?
Yeah.
So this is interesting. So this happens. Like, obviously, I'm not God. I only get what I'm given. But sometimes, like, there's a lot of information that will be low-hanging fruit, kind of like your where it's, like, very easy to grab, where it's, like, right there, just willing to be plucked. But
How
then
many times have you seen Harrison's butt?
that's none of your business. But
It's part of the
later.
process.
But later. But anyway, when I took his it was a whole thing. But
When I got
We used
the
to call her
envelope.
Virgin Mary, eh? She
can.
took all the boys.
But it's like sometimes I'll go to get something and it's not time for that person to get that message. So it's like, yeah, this person is supposed to move into this field, but it'll be like more of a general message. So it's not like I'm being put on hold, but it's kind of like this person's not supposed to know right now, if that makes sense.
Yeah, they're busy banging a demon or something.
That person has some work to do before they can kind of get to that level of their destiny.
The person or the person you're trying to reach in the nether realms?
I don't reach people. I talk to the angels, actually.
Okay.
Only like loved ones come through, like if that's like meant for their reading, but I don't try to connect with dead people. That's not how I work, at least. Some mediums do, but not me. I'm actually an angel intuitive and medium. But I just say medium to be fast.
Can you subconsciously reach people that are still alive?
Okay, so yes, and I actually did this the other night with one of my exes who's an Aquarius.
How many exes do you have? Next question.
I have 2 ex-boyfriends that are Aquariuses. One was the love of my life, and one is just an ex. Anyway, also a soulmate, but just different caliber of energy. Yeah. And I was, okay, so I'm not going to get too into detail, but let's just say he popped into my head lately. And I like couldn't get him off my mind. And so I was lying in bed and I just, I'm a curious person. And I just was like, I don't astral travel. He's astral traveled to me several times in the past, so much time, which actually that's
You doing
TMI.
this on purpose?
Yes, we'll talk about it. And I was like, I've never astral traveled to anybody, but I have the ability when I'm doing a reading, I can jump into someone's energy and see what they're thinking and feeling. So I was just lying there and I was like, I was visualizing him and I was like, I wonder if like I could like put myself in front of him like he was spooning me. And when I did that, as I visualized him, he was in bed with his wife because I know that he's married. And when I was in his energy, I don't know why I'm telling you this right now. Please don't publish this. He was like, he's scared of her.
We're live.
Yeah. Well, I didn't say who it was, but he's scared of her. And then I was like, my angels were like, pull out now. Like I wasn't allowed to feel more than that. But I pulled out and I was bothered by that all night. I was like I hope he's okay. Kind of like I felt concerned. So that's the most I've ever done.
That's so interesting because every time I'm doing astral projection, I always feel the need to pull out immediately. Otherwise, you could just have a whole mess on your hands, folks. But that's amazing. Thank you, Tara. How was your work week?
It was good.
Oh yeah, no, you just came back from vacation.
Yeah,
You
I was
didn't
on
work. I'm such an
vacation.
idiot. Yeah.
But I am very excited to say that it is my dog's birthday today.
Oh, God.
Oh,
there's
my
a
goodness.
Happy birthday. What's the name?
Doogie, his name's Doogie. Well,
Happy birthday to you.
King Dugan the First.
Happy birthday to you.
So, for his birthday, we gave him like a T-bone steak, like a raw one, so he's probably gonna have diarrhea. But
Cha-cha-cha.
it was weird because today, when we're at the
She's a lady.
Wow.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
oh my god, she burps.
Carry on.
When we were at the dog park today, he actually got attacked and mauled by this other dog.
What?
Yeah, who like grabbed a hold of him and like
What
wrestled
color
him
was the
to
dog?
ground. I don't know. It's like
He was white. Thank you.
well, he had white paws, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Oh.
And maybe
Very
he was wearing
important.
gloves.
Yeah.
Gloves don't fit.
Yeah.
What's his name? OJ. The juice.
Wow.
Juice.
What kind of breed was the dog?
It all sort of happened so fast, but
It was
the
very
great
dark.
thing was Dan, my boyfriend.
Listen, you've already taken a political position.
What do you
It's
mean?
quite obvious.
What do you mean?
All right, so you can be quite.
You shut your mouth and you let her do her thing.
Okay. So the great thing was my boyfriend like ran all the way over there like very, very fast. He like booked it over to Doogie, tried to like open the dog's jaws. Like the other 2 owners were trying to open the dog's jaws
Can't do
off
it.
of because Doogie was like yelping and whining
yeah.
and crying, and it was impossible. So Dan went behind and he
Stuck
stuck
his
his
finger.
thumb
Good job.
up
Right in the old
the
poop chute?
attacking dog's asshole.
Oh no.
I didn't know this at the time, but eventually we just had to be like, "It's okay, Mikey. It's okay." So we had to like calm the attacking dog down just by telling him he's a good
You
boy.
just got
And eventually, he let his grip off, and Doogie was okay. It didn't even break the skin,
No,
right?
no,
It
they're
didn't even break the
fine.
skin. But
He didn't lose
I
his
didn't know
virginity.
until after, because the people who were the attackers.
owners.
Were like, "We're so sorry. Are you going to sue us? Do you need our information?" I was like, "No, it happens. Who cares?" So we said, "Don't worry about it." And we went up to the other side. While we're over there, Dan's just like, "Yeah, so I heard somewhere that if you stick your thumb up the dog's ass, it'll let go." This dog did not let go. I had him up to here. I I had his ass all the way up in the air, and he wouldn't let go, and now my thumb smells like shit.
Meanwhile, Dan's at work. She's like, I don't know. Usually works on Tara when she won't let go of the remote.
You know what? You know what, Tara? Tara, you know what? That dog?
Yeah.
That was a Special Forces gay. Please watch Rogue SAS on Prime.
So I was just so proud of Dan and mortified. I was just like, wow, this.
You got to
What
protect
a
your own.
strong man,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
to just run over there
And
and another dog for our dog. I thought
Tara.
it was really
Tara.
romantic. On
May
his
I?
birthday, no less.
He
May
did
I-
his job.
may
He
I?
was protecting you.
That's probably
May-
his
may-
like, best birthday ever.
May I?
Yeah,
Were you proud?
I was pretty proud.
Did it
Did it
get the juices flowing?
Did it turn me on? Well, we had to immediately after, and yes, I let him use the.
Did he
thumb.
wash his
He gave me
thumb
a
first?
fucking- he gave me a mustache. Okay, actually, no. That aside, I just got back from the U.S. Not to go on too long here, but I was just in the U.S.
You have a good time?
I had a great time.
People were nice?
People were really nice. Actually, people kept saying, "Oh, you're Canadian? I'm so sorry."
So sorry.
I'm like,
That's
They're
your
that's
apologizing
my
Canadian
job.
Yeah.
That's what I'm supposed to say. They're like, "We're really sorry about that guy in charge." I'm like, "Which one? Like, what are your politics? I don't know what to say."
Nah, it'll be fine.
So, anyways, but while I was away, I did get some gifts for everyone.
Oh my
Tommy.
god.
It's paying off.
Oh,
Oh my God.
Okay, so these are the things that I want to give you. Okay.
I hope it's a COCK ring.
Julie.
Oh my god, that's so sweet.
Aw.
This is for. Don't ruin it. Sorry, the thing is.
Oh.
This is what I want Julie to have because it's very Julie.
Oh,
Wow.
Nice,
That is
nice,
so
nice
sweet.
crystal.
Thank
What kind
you.
of stone is that, Julie? I would
Jade.
assume that
This
yeah,
is a
you're an
jade for
aficionado, yeah.
abundance.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Abundance,
And
yeah. Well,
for-
I think I got one of those for her.
For Tommy
Dude, you're
and
immune. You're
James.
French Canadian.
Thank you,
Yeah, that's
Tara.
right, yeah.
Okay, so this I got you two these geode magnets.
They look like
Okay.
nipples.
Yeah, well, this one is very yonic, like a vagina, and then that one has a in it, which is
Oh.
very
Are you trying to? First of all, can we just address this?
yeah.
Are you trying to say that I haven't gotten laid in a while and that you want me to magnetize towards a?
Hey,
And then
Yeah.
Tommy's probably
That's
can
the
never
reason
find the
why.
clit,
Yeah.
or just too selfish
He's gonna
because
go
he's
so
French.
hard on that thing that it's going to wear this.
I
wear
think you
it down.
stick to TVs, buddy. Wow, thank you very much.
This is
This
amazing.
is so thoughtful.
I have Melanie. I have this one for you.
Oh, she even
I
knew
knew
Melanie
you'd
was
be
gonna
here.
come here.
I knew you'd
She
be
felt
here, girl.
it intrinsically. And
And then-
Harrison?
Harrison, this is the only one I have left.
Oh wow, that's the
love it.
best.
What is
one.
that? What is that?
Turquoise.
Turquoise. Oh,
that's
right
like
on.
that's like a little Navajo.
It helps to heal the higher
Okay,
heart
Tommy.
chakra.
One more
which-
time.
So the higher heart
Navajo?
chakra connects to like your immunity and love for yourself, as well as that unconditional love.
Okay. Now
Yeah.
that you guys love me, can I please smoke my vape inside?
Sure you
Not
can. We're
inside.
downstairs. You can do whatever you want.
You gotta ask
I
Julie.
got addicted to vaping while I was in the U.S.
Oh, we're okay.
I just,
If I blow it
the
over
cigarette-
there,
I literally
How
was
about
having
over
a
there?
panic attack.
why can't we smoke cigarettes down here? What kind of podcast room is this?
I would love to. I would love to.
I'm
But
just kidding.
you know
I'm just
what?
kidding.
We'll
It's okay. It's okay.
we'll go when we get our
We'll have a
We'll
break.
have
We'll have a
break.
smoke
we'll
break.
get a
break.
sponsor break there.
Don't worry about that, and you just let us know. But we gotta make sure that.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm just.
Can I
I'm
just
being
say
a
it's a culture that starts with a 4-letter word.
cunt.
It starts with a W, ends with an E. It's WOKE.
She
Whoa.
loves
Right.
me.
And we need to be accommodating
for
to
me,
all of
'cause
our.
I
Yeah,
try
you need
not
to
to.
be a little more woke about my vaping, Julie.
Like I am the most like give space to all addictions because we all have one.
No, you
but
should.
it,
You
when
don't-
it affects
no.
my lungs, that I'm gonna need to do CPR or just like breathe and hold my
save a
breath
child,
and
yeah.
save a child.
Can you please say what CPR stands for?
Patrol rate.
Actually, no. It's like cardiac pulmonary resuscitation.
Yes. Cardio.
Cock.
Cardio
no,
penis.
cardiac pulmonary.
Oh, there's the
Yeah.
ambulance guy, and
Cock
you don't
penis
even know.
I've
that.
had head injuries.
Yeah.
I forgot all about being an
Okay,
EMT.
guys, let me ask you a question. Everybody here, do you guys have pets?
Yes.
You do?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Me
I
too.
guess we already said that.
My pet
Yeah, I have
Thing.
2 cats.
Two
Black
cats?
one and a cute one with little mittens on her
Oreo?
hands. Yeah, gray and white.
So
What's
what are
their
their
names?
names?
Her name is Bloomer. She's a Taurus. And then Onyx, my
What's the-
black cat,
yeah.
he's a Virgo.
Do you always? Never mind.
Talk about cat zodiac signs. My cats, I do, yeah. I kind of care about other people's. Like, you have an Aries dog, and he's pretty hyper. I do know that. I guess certain people, I know their cat signs.
Certain people.
I'm just a weird that way.
Oh, I like the wordplay. Tara, are you down? Only one pooch?
Yeah, my dog Dexter, he passed away last September.
Yeah.
And you had a thing.
I had a thing.
You asked me how my dog was doing. What was that?
I can't recall. I think I was getting like a message from your dog on the other side that he was with you. And then something about the word sorry kept coming through.
Oh.
Yeah. Like sort of like a sorry. Something happened before he died that he was like apologizing for.
Oh my god.
Or you were saying sorry?
I was saying sorry.
It
a
was you
lot.
that was saying sorry. Yeah, because there was something about that where your dog was acknowledging.
Okay.
Like
really nice,
because
I
he had
am super
unconditional love.
That is the worst.
I feel so terrible. His last 2 days were agonizing for him.
That's the worst.
When he was like, he was.
Can we?
Would you like to smoke my vape?
Listen.
Is this
listen.
too deep for you guys on a Saturday night?
Can I just wrap this up right now?
Let's play litter lottery.
The pain that you feel for a lost one, especially a pet,
Yeah.
is equivalent to the amount of love that they felt when they were alive.
That's what I said. It's
Oh.
a
right.
Are
price
you
to pay.
mansplaining
It's
my
a
dog?
I'm trying to wrap it up
That's a
because
small
you
price
guys
to
are being very sentimental and very good, and I don't want to shit on it. But this is a comedy podcast.
I think it's fine.
Does it
You're the
bring
one
you
that always
too
wants
much
to
into
go
your
deeper,
feelings?
And I'll cry.
Yeah, you
I
don't
will
have to be
cry.
afraid. Just go with it.
Yeah.
If I was you, I would curl up into the fetal position on the floor and
No,
start
but it's
crying.
interesting that James said
Oh,
that because
that's nice. Thank you.
He gets uncomfortable.
I've lost a bunch of pets and people, and I wrote that actually for my grandpa's wife that died for the eulogy, and that's exactly what I said. I said the pain that you feel is a small price to pay for the amount of love that you got.
Oh, that's nice.
But
Wow.
No, it's the amount of love
I love
that
that.
they felt.
I
for
love
animals
that.
specifically. It's
Yeah.
the amount they know how much they were loved. So the pain that you're feeling is in a sense it is a
In
a
proportion?
representation.
We don't
Yes,
deserve them.
this
we don't
is
deserve 'em.
hilarious.
But listen, guys. The only way I asked us for all to cry is to segue into our first game. Okay, it's called Litter Lottery. Girls, you're familiar with this. I've got
yeah.
two cats, and one of them keeps dumping on the floor. Nothing about the floor.
I've played this game here before.
Nothing about the floor.
What do you mean? So we decided, you know what? Life gives you lemons. You make lemonade. James, why don't you take it away, buddy?
Okay, guys, you know what the game is. So I'd like you to get your paddles ready. Ruby and Rosie. Remember the names, Ruby and Rosie. And you have numbers 1 to 6. So I'm going to play the intro here.
Here we go.
All right? And you guys are going to choose. Oh, on the same side, Julie. Same side. Ruby and Rosie.
Okay.
Okay. If you guys want to choose now, but how about we just do the intro so then you
Sure,
guys
we
can
got a schwanky.
I don't know what we're doing.
check it out. We have zero sound.
So, girls, you'll see we have a litter room that's divided into 6 squares.
Got it.
Okay, so you have to guess which square the cat is going to poop in.
Okay.
So you go Rosie 1 to 6 and Ruby 1 to 6. All right, guys, here's our contestants. We've got Rosie Bum, our first challenger. She weighs in at 19 pounds and she
Oh, wow.
dumps like a truck. All right, she's won an Oscar for her lead role in I'm Starving every f***ing day. All right, they stare me awake. They stare me awake. All right. Her hobbies include licking her own butt and eating Ruby's throw up. Right?
That's
Sick.
nice.
They're cats. Well, you love them, you know. The challenger is Ruby Butt. At 14 pounds, she is the squirt queen, people. She also enjoys licking her own butt and thinks loving humans is for losers. Hobbies include puking on my bed and listening to acid jazz. Girls, it's the ultimate Browntown showdown. James?
Let's take it away. Okay, we got Julie, Ruby 2, Rosie 3.
And we've got
Ruby
Tara,
Tuesday.
Ruby 2, and Rosie 4. James, all right, let's see it. This is Ruby, I think.
Oh,
No way. In the box?
in the box.
Oh,
This
oh
is
my God.
This could be a bonus, Tommy.
In the box.
Okay, well,
Ruby number 2.
she kind of gave us a clue, so.
Oh,
Rosie.
Wow, she looks like my trainer.
Russ. We should have him on.
Yeah, we should.
shout out
Oh
to
my
Russ.
God, you should have him on.
Oh,
Rosie, she's thinking about
looking
it.
good. Oh,
Oh,
ooh, a
what's
little
she
bit
doing?
Duggan.
She's
Oh,
wiping her feet like, oh my God. Oh. Never has this ever happened,
Wow.
folks. Both cats in the same box? Never. Unprecedented. Unprecedented
All right.
turns of events.
All right. What
again, show up your cards again, guys. It
What
was
number was
Rosie
that?
2 and Ruby 2.
We got
Oh.
a 2. We've got a 2. Wait, we've got 2 winners.
You
Hey!
guys got two each. There we are.
Thank you.
Good job, girls.
That was
Hey,
fun.
way to go. Way to go.
Thank
Right on. Tara, what have you got going on besides helping us? What's going on in your life?
I also like to help the
Hold
homeless.
on. What the hell happened? What the hell happened right now? I'm interviewing Tara.
No,
What the hell
sitting
did this-
you're sitting across the wrong person. We're winging it, you piece of crap.
You piece of shit.
I have
asked him.
not sworn. Are you so impressed with Tommy Richard?
I'm very impressed, actually.
My God.
I prepped for
You know,
Tara tonight.
That's taking
My
a
God.
little
Julie,
bit
I'm
of
sorry,
me.
but I prepped for Tara tonight.
Don't worry about
No
it.
worries.
We're winging it. You should be a professional by now. We've had
Huh.
these ladies on before.
Have you heard of like the cunning of the Irish? Have you guys ever lived with a French Canadian? For God's sake,
I don't think it's
I don't know
malicious.
the coming of
James,
the
I
Irish.
gotta
think
take
that's
a leak real
hard.
bad, so why don't you start with Julie?
It was St. Patty's Day, so
It's okay. It's okay.
Green River in Chicago.
Let's just accommodate this idiot here. Julie,
Yes.
thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
He's gonna ensure there's future episodes of Litter Lottery.
Always making poo. Always making poo. Thank you for being here. Julie,
You're welcome.
I want to know more about your political motivations.
Really?
Yes. You obviously are very passionate, very evolved and involved in the Republican movement,
Yeah.
as we can see right now.
She's a huge
You're a
Vivek fan.
traditional, you're trad wife, trad life. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us about it, and why is it important that you do the dishes?
It's a good
You want me
question.
to be serious right now?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Like serious or serious?
Don't try to be funny. Just speak from the heart.
Well, I think it's important to do the dishes so that I can show my man that I care about him.
Nice.
Otherwise, he won't know.
What does he do?
Make the money.
Has he ever throttled someone to death in front of you?
Not in front of me, no, but
Has
I've
he ever
heard
s-
stories.
Has he ever stuck his thumb up a dog's bum?
Nobody stuck his thumb up my bum.
Ooh.
He sounds like a really nice guy.
Yeah,
We're
he's
not
classy.
currently in the Patreon portion of the episode, but you're welcome, YouTube.
Yeah, that was a little exclusive sneak peek.
We can always cut it out, or won't we?
We're also going to talk about Irish.
Irish diddly do, I will diddly do your doo doo.
Anyway,
Captivating. Tara,
Yeah.
so we're going to go back and forth here.
Okay, cool.
You have recently returned from the States,
Yes, sir.
and you,
I feel like we're at
it was a
customs.
birthday road trip. Happy
Yes.
birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to Tara Buchanan, everybody.
Thank you. Yes, it's correct.
I can't stop looking at your
turned
nipples.
30 years old. And it's really nice to be 28 again. 18.
Right?
I'm 18 years old.
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
So me and my boyfriend, we drove down. We got to the border just at the north cusp of Idaho, and they took away our limes and our eggs because, as you know, egg prices are skyrocketing. So they didn't want us to bring a flat of eggs into the U.S. in case we decided to sell them on the black egg market
And make $16.
and make $16 where I paid $10.20 for those. So we lost our citrus and our eggs. And then it
Wow.
was weird because on the way back, they didn't ask us about citrus or eggs. They were more worried if my dog was vaccinated or not. And I'm like,
What the
F- Canadians with their vaccines. Give it up.
Get the out of here.
Although Doogie probably, he did just get bit by a dog today. So might have been good if he was vaccinated for rabies. So live and learn. It was great. So Idaho down to Utah, Nevada, Las Vegas. I did
wow.
comedy in Las Vegas.
Yeah, so tell us
Great.
about that.
What?
Well, you
Yeah.
did stage time. Where,
You know,
like,
well, the more interesting show was in Utah, actually. So we went to Salt Lake City, and that's like Zion, right? That's like, that's the Mormon Zion. So I went to this coffee shop called Greenhouse Effect, thinking that there was going to be a bunch of Mormons watching. Nope. It's all the angry liberals that live in that city that are like, fuck this city, fuck this town. Anyways, it was a very strange show. The producer was kind of, whatever. But I bullied him in order to get on the show, which was good. Liberals, all they understand is power. So I was just like, fuck you, it's my birthday. Put me on. He was like, okay, fine. So that was cool. I did that show. I mentioned, because they were like, oh, how do people work in Canada? I'm like, not really the white ones. Only Filipinos work in Canada. And the whole room went quiet. And I was like, whoa, don't tell the truth. Sorry, I should have said Mexicans. They're like our Mexicans. And then I said, and then the producer was just like, oh, well, I could probably get a job in Canada. I'm like, you want to work at Tim Hortons? And he was like, no. He said, I want to join the Canadian military so I can shoot Americans.
Oh my
That's how bad it was.
That's disgusting. I don't
Yeah.
want to shoot anybody.
Yeah.
That's how divided it is over there.
Yeah, so that was interesting. But the crowd was really friendly, and it was a very fun. It was a very like cliquey room where if you were new, they're like virgin, and then if you were like, I'm doing new shit tonight, they're like new shit. I'm like, this is
that's
like
kind of fun.
I'm like in grade 10. This is fun.
That's
Anyways,
nice.
it's just a very super different room than I was used to. Yeah. So I just sort of tried to pander to them, and I was like, I also don't like RFK. Because of his voice, like if you're gonna try, like
Then he came.
I don't care about your political leanings, but if you want people to like you, just change your voice.
But he was
Anyways,
injured by vaccine injury.
there's a bomb under the car, Cheryl. Cheryl,
There's
there's a bomb under the car, Cheryl.
So it was overall a great trip. Did
It's a
you
great
enjoy it? Did you enjoy the States?
Yep.
I love the American people.
I did comedy in Vegas, and then what else? And then I went to a basilica while I was there. It's Lent right now, so yeah, because I'm Catholic.
Lent.
So speaking of Easter eggs, I just need to say that the other day I saw a bag this big of mini eggs at
Yeah.
Superstore was $17.99
Oh my god,
for mini eggs.
that
Cadbury?
sounds-
Cadbury.
Yeah,
$17.99.
but
know-
how many
Where
kilograms?
have
was
all
this
the
bag?
This bag,
flowers
the
gone?
point is, would have been $7.99
Yeah.
a few years ago.
Yeah, true.
So it's gone up $10.
I've always
So again, is that the reason why you are trad life now?
Yeah,
You're
Yeah.
sick and tired of liberal inflation.
yeah.
Sure. 'Cause
Okay.
I totally know what that
Are
means.
you a welder?
Of course.
Do you support welders?
Right? Yes.
When it comes to boiler rooms and gas showers. All right.
Gash.
Julie,
James.
because Tommy has shift the books and I'm interviewing you tonight. I'd like to ask you about your sister, who apparently is a little bit taller than you and a little bit heavier in the wallet than you are.
Wow.
And she's a Virgo. God, do you guys get along?
No, the truth is we actually haven't spoken in 5 years.
Oh,
Damn it.
Yeah, we spoke a little bit when Sarah went to BC, but that's it.
You named your daughter after your sister?
What? No, I said me and my sister, that was the only time
Oh.
we've spoken in 5 years, was
Oh,
when
okay.
my daughter wanted to travel.
And your daughter's name is Sarah.
what's
Yeah.
your sister's name?
Tommy,
Lisa.
put her
Lisa.
information up on... never mind.
Yeah, Lisa. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, she sounds like a bitch, but
Well,
I mean, she's very.
I don't
nice.
know much
Fuck
about...
her. I like you more.
Thank you.
I have sisters, and things can get complicated.
Sister.
I think it's just like a survival technique that she learned early on. For her, it's competition. I'm not a competitive woman. You know, some women compete with other women. I don't believe in competing with other women.
Who has bigger boobs?
Me.
Well, there you go, Tommy. I knew it. I could test it. I could see it coming a mile away.
Buy that
God
for
damn it.
$1.
Hey, I know women.
Right. What a charmer. Tara,
Yes.
what's on the horizon for you besides helping us put this show together? What else have you got going on?
Currently producing the Daryl Mack Give It Tour.
Yeah, right on. Daryl Mack. Where's the sound?
Shut the
Piece of shit.
Oh.
Sorry, I just picked a scab.
Are you all right? Do you want something?
Wait, check your circulation.
I used to be an EMT.
Yeah, is that
your
normal that
hands
you're
off
grabbing
me.
your cock at the same time?
Do you know there's been an update? We don't check pulse anymore for circulation. We check skin temperature and skin color. Yeah, because
well,
when
and
you're,
the
it's
only-
no longer
Racist.
effective.
The only way
it's
to
very
know what true
racist.
tone color is to look at that ring.
I am sorry, but you know what? When it comes to racism, and I know what you're talking about, diabetes type 2 was not prevalent in this continent 80 years ago. So you could take a pulse through a freaking wrist, okay?
Yeah, but you might accidentally be feeling your own.
Did you know that you could feel a dog's pulse through its asshole?
Yes!
So says Dan,
All
the
right.
man. Convert now.
All right, so Daryl Mack and I have a show coming up on Friday, March 28th in Okotoks at Tribal Market Connection.
Cool.
I'm sorry, do you have a show that you want to promote for
3
him
weeks from now.
We have another show
You know what?
coming
No,
up.
you don't. No, we'll cut that because you're doing really well right now. We'll cut that and we'll actually put it out for April. When is
Yeah.
what's
It's
the
totally
date?
fine.
So 'cause
Tommy's
we'll
not
actually
sleeping.
we'll actually break that after we launch.
Sorry, ask me that
So
again.
it'll be April 5th or
No, so Tribal Market Connection is Friday, March 28th, and then Casey's Pub in Coaldale is Friday, April 4th.
yeah. We can launch that. We
Yeah,
can
I've
launch
already
that. So-
sold 2 tickets out of 77. Woo! So it's going really good.
Still
wanna-
doing better than J-Lo.
You know what? You want to do that one more time so we can launch that clip?
Yeah,
for,
definitely.
Before April 4th. Yeah.
So we have a show coming up in Coaldale, which is right near Lethbridge at Casey's Pub.
Right on.
Friday, April the 4th. Daryl Mack's Give It Tour. I'm opening for him, and we're going to find some unlucky from Lethbridge to open the show.
My ear chakras.
Right on, guys. Well,
I got another question for Tara.
What about Julie?
Though they're trying to protect me by not asking me that question because they know I don't have as much going on as you in that department.
You
No,
got
no,
something
no.
going on.
Can I
You
can
got
I
something
can I
going
just
on,
say
all
something
right.
again,
You got
Julie?
4 things
Julie,
going on.
Julie, can I just say, and I want to apologize
5
fully
things.
because Tommy informed me that I was interviewing Tara today.
So,
Right.
Tom,
Okay,
do you have
because-
any questions for Julie?
Yeah, because he asked for your old email, right?
My old
Yeah,
email?
no, remember with the questionnaire?
Oh, my
To prep
old,
questions
my
from.
email, not my email address. Yeah.
Yeah. So he asked me for that. So then,
Oh.
logically, because I'm English and I know how to keep money in my bank account, I was okay. Well, then that means that I'm interviewing Tara Buchanan,
I could see.
which is exciting because last time you were on, you were opposite me and I did interview you.
Fair
So I
enough.
was like, okay, well, this guy, he's on top of things. He's smarter than he looks. And not many people know this. So then
He keeps
Obviously-
changing his shirt.
I have questions, but you know what? You're a valuable person. I love you. And
Thank you.
if needs be, I will ask you a question that has nothing to do with bathing or your which is
Boring.
probably
Thank you.
Wow, way to stretch that out, dude.
but
and I know a
first-
thing or two about stretching. I'm sized, all right? Till next week, pal. Gumby lives at the tip of my
Yeah, with all those Q-tips.
So can I finish? Can I finish?
I don't know.
Can I finish?
Can I finish?
All right,
I
I'll
don't
finish.
know. I don't know. Mel, can he finish?
Has he?
Okay, back to you from East Coast.
Okay. Remember, Tara,
Yeah. I'm really impressed with how many questions he has prepared. It's like, I'm proud of you.
you have said that your favorite time is biblical times. You know, New Testament. I'm assuming New Testament of the classical period.
Yeah, I
When
mean,
Jesus was around.
yeah, I mean, I love the Jesus story a lot. It means a lot to me. Yeah.
But it wasn't a friendly time for women. They openly abused and stoned women
Yeah.
in public.
Yeah.
Great time.
But Jesus famously saved a woman accused of being a woman of low repute.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Magdalene.
prostitute.
I have a question for you.
Let's hear it.
If you lived there back then, considering the plight of women, you being a woman, and the lack of agency, and I like to use woke language, to your gender, agency to your gender.
That necklace is fire on you. It's so
Would
feminine.
you, like Jesus, would you protect
Yes, sir. Because I also didn't get the COVID vaccine. Pure blood over here.
Yeah. We can fly a plane to Davos.
I don't know how those two ends came together, but they did. And
I
she
don't know.
Made
I
that
don't know.
work.
Yeah,
The vaccine
some-
thing.
Some would own slaves. Not me. I would have been one.
Well, like
So much better. Just bathed in relief.
like-
This has got to go on Patreon because I can't be doing this.
it's fine. It's fine.
This show should be called When Everybody Stopped Taking the Ritalin.
Oh, what's that? Listen, guys. Before we move on to our next
Yeah.
segment,
Oh.
we got some breaking news coming on, so we'll get back to you right soon. Good evening, folks, and welcome to Broadcast News. I'm Dave Stevens, bringing you today's top story on a budget of sweet all. Today's top story. A local man was taken to the hospital for a severe case of dehydration after he attempted to break the record for most sperm donated in a single day. Authorities have released security footage from the bank's premises after the man refused to leave. Looks like another case of catch and release to me. In other news, could Speaking with Angels help you get in touch with your dead dog? We'll find out more after sports. All right, shocking news from Dave Stevens. Well, that was great. Listen, folks, we've got some more headlines. And you know what they are? They're James's headlines. Are you
right.
ready?
Is that you? With hair?
Sexy.
You look good there.
Sexy hair head.
Thank you.
Give me some of that head with hair. Okay.
What a dirty
He looks
skank. All right,
younger, right?
good thing she's born again.
He looks hot. He looks
He looks good looking there.
He looks like he could spread some of his genes to somebody that I know.
Make a lot of
I think
people
you better
wanna
keep your
spread
jeans
something.
on there before he starts.
I'm
spreading this.
wearing
He's
Guess
backed
what?
up. He's
yoga
backed
pants.
Guys, can I listen? We just had a great breaking news story there.
up. Okay, what's
really?
going
But
on?
Wow.
I have some headlines.
Sure.
All right.
Let's
Go
hear
for
it.
it.
People are having problems with freshness these days. Have you heard about this,
Really?
Tommy? Have you heard about this? People are having difficulties with freshness.
I've seen
Sometimes
it. I've seen
I-
it, yeah.
Listen. And I dug deep into this. Yeah, exactly. That's the question. What kind of fresh?
Yeah.
Tommy, how many times do you shower a week?
I shower maybe sometimes twice a day, at least once. I love that you said a week. You are a dirty fucker.
What do we got? 59 minutes in. Here we go. This is
Okay.
my guess.
22.99. Nice. What'd you have, Julie?
I had 50 seconds.
Which is also
Tara,
how long
2
it
points.
takes for Tommy to
Big winner.
come.
James, what do you got
Yeah.
there? What's going on in the news? Freshness.
So I'm talking about freshness and any problems getting fresh. People are having problems with fresh. All right.
Right,
Well,
yeah.
guess what? This may be a sensitive subject for people.
Not for
all
me.
But no more. Okay. Because thankfully, there's a solution. All
Yeah.
right. Get Fresh Co.
Oh!
Fast. Fresh Co. from Instacart apparently is offering a $20 savings on your first order here in the Calgary area. Did you know about this, Tommy? Did you know about Fresh Co.
No
from Instacart?
way. No way. Can you order anything or just like fresh produce or something?
Are they really sponsoring you guys?
Just-
this is exciting.
I was
This
just
is
about
great.
to say
This is
they
great.
must be
Yeah,
sponsoring
no, it's a
them.
new sponsorship, guys. They've offered us $250,000 for a 6-month endorsement.
Yeah.
This is fantastic news. We're not going to move because this is my mother's basement and I love
Allegedly.
her. But
That's great.
yeah, this is
Congratulations,
great.
you guys.
It's
So,
I've
order
heard
your
that
fresh
for-
paw juice. It's fast. Get it fresh with Fresh Co. Listen, guys. Okay, so that I know that
anything
doesn't
else?
seem like
Anything else?
There is something else, and it's a little bit more serious.
that was
Have you guys-
that was shocking.
Do you guys like your geodes?
Yeah.
I love them. We were
They're
rubbing them.
sparkly.
Listen, this is fantastic. Thank you very much for
Sparkly.
Listen, this is fantastic. Thank you very much for
Can
this.
I have it back? No, I'm kidding.
Do you want it back?
No.
Indian giver.
Take your gift
I
back.
have like 6
was
on
a
my fridge
regift.
right now.
Julie.
Come on.
Tar
I
with
didn't
the,
get myself the 6 pretty ones. Like, come on.
It had to come out.
tar with the re-gifts.
yeah. Fucking.
Guys, I'm going to have to bring it down.
Yeah.
Because this is headlines.
Okay.
So
All right,
it's a
let's-
little bit.
All right.
There is
Well, it was a
news.
heat-
We're having
topic.
fun.
Okay.
Let the fun roll.
Canadian Armed Forces are underfunded.
Mm-hmm.
We all know this.
Mm-hmm.
And they're under-equipped. It's sad.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the problem.
Leaky boots, torn uniforms.
Yeah.
Leaky.
But there's hope, guys. Because at last, things are looking up.
Trench
This is
foot.
just lemon juice, by the way. There's nothing in here.
Because there's up to $70 in savings on leather boots and up to 50%
What?
off
Wow.
on waterproof Helitech work
no
boots
way.
at Mark's right now.
So what are you saying? The military has to buy their own boots?
Yeah, boys, get your asses down to Mark's. It's up to 60% off on door crashers.
So
Did you
confused
guys
right now.
just
Great
doing
bag.
headlines from the flyers you got in your mailbox
No.
this week?
This is just a
Shut
word.
up.
A word from our sponsors.
Can I just say something? Can I finish this up, please? Because I'm contractually obligated for this.
Right arm.
You
It's a
can cut
great
me out.
store. They respect the troops. Big change. They have big change rooms. You get three to four chicks at a time trying on some boots in those change rooms over
we've
at
done that.
Mark's.
Wow. Wow. You know what? I say I hope those boots are Velcro.
Listen, guys,
Because, you know, Harrison, son, you know, girls are dumb. All right?
Whoa, big. Is that your mom?
Men are sensitive.
Is that your mom?
That's my mom.
one more time. That's this Tommy's mom.
no,
She
that's
is
not my
so
mom.
excited.
That's my grandma.
Oh, that's your grandma. She
Is that
won.
actually your grandma?
Yeah, she
Holy
won first
shit.
place at the poutine.
I can
thing.
see where you get
she
your
makes
butts
a hell of a
from.
poutine.
And
She looks really
there we are,
smart.
guys.
She's got
All
good teeth.
right, great. Good job, dude. Good. Great headlines, James. It gets better every week. I mean, like, he's getting good at it, folks. This is great. Listen, I think, guys, it's time for, you know what it's time for? It's
a good
time for
intro.
everybody's favorite game. It's auditions, guys. It's auditions.
Ooh.
Auditions, all right?
Are you ready
So
for
listen.
the auditions, Mel?
Ladies, Harrison, this is the time, all right? You get to skip the casting couch. Hey, guys, thanks a lot for watching.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
It really helps us out a lot. Thanks again.
The sewer line, the sewer